So recently I've been rewatching Dragon Ball Super, and I definitely gotta say that I'm very disappointed. Not disappointed with Dragon Ball Super, but with the fans of the series. I noticed that there was a lot of people hating on it in the beginning, saying stuff like GT is better than it. And me personally, if you're one of the people who say that, then you have to be retarded. Now, I don't mean to be rude here, but Dragon Ball Super is easily the best out of the Dragon Ball franchise. Now, let me explain. The reason why we love Dragon Ball is because it had that comedic, funny, and adventurous aspect to it. I mean, that was really the greatest parts of Dragon Ball. Of course, the action was pretty good with Goku and Demon King Piccolo, but that didn't really come till later on in the series. And then the reason why we all love Dragon Ball Z is because it has a lot of action. It's action-packed. We get to see Goku and the others keep fighting and keep getting stronger, and it was just so amazing. But the one thing that Dragon Ball didn't have that Dragon Ball Z had was action, a lot of it. The one thing that Dragon Ball Z didn't have that Dragon Ball had was comedy. The comedy really started going away, but there was still some bits here and there. But Dragon Ball Super, from what I've been rewatching, it is the perfect mixture of both. Now let me explain. From the beginning, we get introduced to both Beerus and Whis, and these characters are amazing. I officially fell in love with them. Beerus is one of my top 5 favorite characters easily. He's so funny. The whole Battle of Gods arc was done perfectly. I loved it. I don't see how people can hate on it. I remember back in episode 5, we see little people hating on the art, and if you're one of those people, they give me your Dragon Ball Z fan card because you're retarded. You literally had to be pausing the video here and there in order to catch those flaws. And I mean, if you're gonna pause the video for little 3-second fight scenes, then just go ahead and do that with every other series. You'll see flaws with it. Stop hating on minuscule stuff, you retards. But that's one thing. The Resurrection F arc also got a lot of hate, and if you're one of the people hating on that, you're retarded also. I recently just finished one of the episodes with Krillin, and that was easily one of the best things I've ever seen from Dragon Ball. We see Krillin, who's a weak character. He always got shitted on over and over and over, and it looked like that he was going to get shitted on again, but we really do see Krillin have one of his biggest moments in the series. He basically stood up to Frieza and gave him an FU. Now, of course, it wasn't directly to Frieza, but it was to his soldiers. After everybody was doubting him, we see Master Roshi. Oh my god, Master Roshi's telling him, remember the ways from the turtle martial arts. And listen, as a Dragon Ball fan, Dragon Ball Z fan, that really did get to me. And Dragon Ball Super, for what I've noticed, it has really been like both of the series combined. It's amazing. Toei Animation they really did do it. Akira Toriyama, Toei Animation, they really have just set the ball higher. And I'm really excited for Dragon Ball Super because after rewatching it unbiased, I definitely gotta say that this is my favorite Dragon Ball franchise. We're not even done yet. Me personally, I'm still inside of the Resurrection F arc, and this arc has been flames. I don't care what anybody says. The only bad thing about Dragon Ball Super, yes, the only bad thing is Supreme Kai's voice. I mean, come on, man. Just look at the way he sounds. He sounds like a complete tool. That's the one thing that I can't get used to. Maybe if you added the dub voice, though, it would be a lot better. But overall, Dragon Ball Super, it is really the best of the Dragon Ball Z franchise. It is so far my favorite, and the reason why I say that is because it's a mixture of both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z. And not to mention the fact, listen, as a hardcore Dragon Ball fan, Dragon Ball is in my top 5 or top 10 favorite series of all time, and me personally, just from the start, it's very nostalgic. We get to see all the characters, Tien, Yamcha. If you don't like any of those characters, then you definitely are not a fan of Dragon Ball. You might as well just give me your Dragon Ball fan card because you don't deserve to be holding on to that shit. But the last thing we're going to end the video off with is Gohan. Now, Gohan, I have a whole separate video for him planned, but to everybody that's hating on Gohan, meet me outside and fight me because you all sound retarded. I'm going to save that for a video later on called Gohan Doesn't Owe You Shit, because a lot of people have been hating on Gohan, but I'm going to be planning on exposing all the Gohan haters soon. So if you guys think that Dragon Ball Super is the best out of the Dragon Ball franchise, then be sure to give it a thumbs up, like the video, share this. Let's open up the haters' eyes that Dragon Ball Super is amazing. It is definitely the best Dragon Ball of the franchise.